Dear ladies and gentlemen, today I want to present OptiMA. OptiMA is our revolutionary telemetry system that enables us to have a distance between a rotating shaft and our stator unit of 50 millimeters. So what you know from telemetry systems with inductive supply to have only a centimeter or only millimeters is not the case here. We have 50 millimeters, so also if the shaft would go around and have a lot of movement, this is no problem for the OptiMA system. The OptiMA system consists of this evaluation unit. The evaluation unit is possible to get with different analog outputs, voltage, milliamps, or also of course with digital outputs like CAN or Ethernet. And the other possibility is of course to have it as a one-channeled as well as two-channel system. So what we see here is our measurement tool to see that we have here really 50 millimeters. And what I can show you here is I have this distance really, and in parallel I have here my iPad where I can monitor the system supply. The system supply is 5.3 volts. So it's perfect. I can send out also the call signal and talk with my OptiMA system. And which is very nice, I see here on my iPad all the important features, all the health functions as well as the real-time data. Despite that, of course, we have the analog output, the CAN output, and anything for our data acquisition system. But I have the possibility to go with my iPad or my iPhone directly on the evaluation unit. But how do I do that? So, of course, we wanted to make it a very plug-and-play system. So this means we have here the QR code for our system to connect to. So what I'm doing now is I just go with my iPad on this app. And the easiest way to connect, maybe I have recent devices or anything, but the easiest way if I'm doing an application is to scan the QR code. I see my system, I say yes, I want to connect. The next thing of course is to put it again on the shaft so we get data, because of course if I'm lying it down there is no data. To review if the system works well, I can put on a shunt call here, can do that off. If you look into my devices, I can of course also do recent devices or available devices, and here you see with the recent devices you not only see the name of the system from us, but you also can name it. So if you have different shafts, an upper shaft and a lower shaft for example, you can name it upper shaft, lower shaft, and you directly see which system you're connecting to. Yes, so I want to connect, and here I see my data. And I can also, of course, go in here with my tools and go to connect here with my auto zero. We have zeroed already, but I can go here to the sensitivity and put in, for example, here 1.1 millivolt per volt as an example. So I'm changing the sensitivity here also. And of course, this would then again change the color. Yeah, so very nice and easy to do that. The OptiMA system itself is IP67, so this is a very nice way to connect with it and not even go in the environment of the application. So I can sit on the tractor, for example, it's proven for agriculture, and just connect with my phone and see what data is currently coming in. The other way is to directly connect with your PC via USB. So you have an integrated USB port here. So what we can do is we are connecting with the USB. It's very conveniently done. You can do it with a screwdriver, but you could also do it with a penny or something like that. You also have always the LEDs here to see the status of the system. So very nicely done. And now of course we can go to the system. We have the raw voltage again, we have the user comment here and everything. And of course I can do all the channel functions like gain, offset, and I also have the possibility to have scope functions. analog output calibrations, as well as I have the possibility to do my complete application and do a storing of all the data or restore it. So if you change the amplifier, you could even get the data from the other amplifier on the new amplifier, the gain, the offset and everything, so you can exchange the amplifier. So all these functions make the system very easy of use. You have the possibility to connect with your phone, you can restore information, you can save it again, you can share it with a colleague for remote support, for maintenance and everything. On the other hand, you have the OptiMA capabilities of having a very far distance between the shaft and the stator unit. It's very easy to install. You have sufficient power and also can go flexible left to the right, and the system is working still perfectly. So also axle movement is possible. And this makes the system just very easy as an entry system, but also of course for applications that have very demanding environments. So the system, for example, is used very much in the agriculture as a very nice system to be very robust and reliable in working. The system itself can be used, of course, with the flex amplifier, like we have it in the shaft here, where it is just around the shaft, or it can be used with a reusable one like this one here. And I have just an application also to show how it's done. So it's a self-application like this. A kit for the rotor antenna can be supplied, and also a kit for the strain gauge and everything. So if you want to start with this system, just give us a call and we can provide you a system that has the ease of use that you have never seen before. Thank you very much.